Unscripted.
While certainly this generation hasn't kicked off with zero problems, there's obviously been issues across the board for both PlayStation and Xbox. You know, a lot of minor issues and things like that, things that maybe aren't totally unexpected, especially given that the situation of the world right now kind of maybe prohibits as much hands-on time as maybe would have been there before, you know, regarding these consoles and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very interesting to see, you know, how everybody's kind of reacting to these things differently. Obviously, no matter whether you're a fan of Xbox or PlayStation, you clearly don't want the other to not work or to kind of be broken or whatever. You know, it's really just all kind of fun and games. So that's the very interesting part that I've kind of noticed about this, and I do actually hope that we see some very, very big changes and some updates coming out pretty fast, and it looks like that's going to be, you know, exactly what we're going to get going forward. And so that's good news for everybody. For me personally, I've kind of lucked out on the PlayStation side. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. In fact, it's been a breeze. I've had an absolutely amazing time just having fun and playing these games and stuff like that. And I think that you know, when it comes down to the other situations with the Xbox, I've had a pretty decent time with the Xbox as well. I haven't used it as much, but I will say that I have had one issue that kind of lingers, and that's the fact that for some reason I can't download games when the console is off. I don't know a way around it. I've seen a lot of people have this same issue, and basically what I have to do is I leave like Netflix or Hulu on playing something in the background while it's on, and then I'm switched over on the HDMI playing PlayStation 5 while Hulu's on. That way my Xbox doesn't shut off, and you know, it'll continue to download stuff in the background, you know, because otherwise I'll never have anything downloaded, honestly, quite honestly. Like, it's taken me forever to download stuff on there because of that problem. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue. And you know, with that being said, you know, it's a fairly common thing that there are some of these issues at launch and things like that. But also you have to keep in mind that these companies are working hard to kind of alleviate a lot of these issues as well, and Sony has gone above and beyond that, listening to fan feedback and things like that. Clearly that's going to be something that you know, is going to happen, and it does look like that's going to be able to kind of accomplish what a lot of people wanted to accomplish. But you know, I want to get into it. I want to talk about this. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you're looking for a way to help out my small little channel, a simple way to do that is a like, or you can share it out. You know, that's always fun as well, you know, at the end of the day. And honestly, a simple like, though, is really all the support I'm looking for. You know, I take a lot of time and effort into these videos, and if you guys would just be so kind as to do that, it would be much, much appreciated. And you know, trust me when I say it would definitely be much appreciated. And with that being said, shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. I also want to say this, man, that DualSense controller, once you play that, don't, you know, it's hard to go back to the other controllers. I think that whatever happens in the future, you know, in terms of what games play best or where or whatever, I think that no matter what happens, that obviously if any games incorporate the DualSense, it's really gonna showcase what these can do much, much better than some kind of meager, you know, resolution difference or anything like that. So I kind of keep that in mind when going forward, like all that kind of, oh, it's going to play best here or here, or only on Xbox, it's going to play best there. Like, I think that's kind of nonsense. I think, to be quite frank, I think games are going to play best where, you know, wherever the DualSense is, and I'm just kind of being honest about that with everybody. So with that being said, I would love everybody's thoughts and opinions if you played it, and what you guys actually think down below if you haven't done so already. But anyway, one of the big hubbubs was about the PS5 and 1440 screens and support. So obviously, before anything happens, people are exploring their new next-gen consoles. The PlayStation 5 release just happened for North America, and it's about to be a very eventful time for everybody else come next week. So PS5, you know, it's funny because for all the support that it does, and it supports 4K and 120 frames and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't support 1440p monitor output. So again, according to this, there's a workaround, and Sony's actually working on a fix for this as well. So this person's been using a Dell 32-inch curved gaming monitor. They realized that PS5 was rendering 4K before outputting it to a native 1440p resolution of the monitor. So other people have joined in on saying that this might be something that can actually happen as well, though. So this means that it's very funny that the way that this has kind of come about, which is that it was by accident that people are seeing that this thing actually can super sample and stuff like that, which I think is good news for people that were complaining about, not being able to play in that. So again, the PS5 is here after a lot of hype and stuff like that, and there are some issues here and there, but it seems that people are very much enjoying the system. However, there's a group of people who are less than happy, obviously, when they found out that the PS5 would not be supporting 1440p as an output. Some, especially many who game on PC, prefer monitors with that output for a variety of reasons. Well, there may be a solution on that. So MSI has sent out a press release as detailed by the folks at WCCF Tech. They say they have a potential fix for those who want to game on their PlayStation 5 in 1440p with the new console mode that will be on their monitors. It will use a scaling method that will allow them to take in a 4K output and run it in 1440p. They also gave out a list of monitors that will support the mode as well, which is very good news for people that were wondering. So that looks like that's going to be something that's going to be fixed really quickly. And I imagine that Sony has also been trying to muster up the official support as well with this as well. And there's a list of different ones that work here that I'm looking forward to kind of listing, so everybody can kind of get an idea of exactly what's going on and which kind of thing supports what. At the end of the day, this is something that isn't a big issue to me, but I can definitely see why maybe that would be an issue. But again, I think that no matter what happens, there's always going to be people that are going to find some reason to kind of complain about this, and I do feel like that's something that is a little bit unfortunate. Listen, there's people out there that have problems with their next-gen console, and there's also people out there that obviously aren't having the issues and problems that they claim they have. They're just trying to do that for clout or whatever, and I do think that it's going to be different to each and every person depending on what you really want as a fan or whatever. But very good on Sony to kind of look into this and kind of get this fixed as well. Supposedly they're looking into a fix for some of the other problems that I talked about the other day. PS4 owners with the rebuild database, external hard drive woes, and some of the other issues as well, like apparently even just putting your PlayStation 5 into a slave state can cause issues and stuff like that. So that could be a bit of a problem kind of going forward. You try to you put it in that instant on kind of state or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're having to rebuild stuff, and I think that's not ideal, obviously, for fans or whatever, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. I think that it's ridiculous, but I also think that maybe I'm a little bit more forgiving where that comes from, because I do think that there are some issues that can be ironed out, and obviously nobody that bought a PlayStation 5 is going to just be totally screwed and not be able to use it, because obviously they're going to have to support the warranties and stuff like that. So hopefully that is something that happens sooner rather than later, because I know everybody wants to be able to use their consoles and kind of get the most out of it, and it does look like that's going to actually be what happens. So that's, again, very exciting stuff that they have on the side that's coming out as well. So more announcements coming. We're going to be getting some official updates this upcoming week, it looks like. And again, I think that that's something that's much needed and much appreciated. Like, get these stuff out there really fast and get things kind of worked out to where gamers can get back to gaming and worry about that and not have to worry about some of the other stuff that's going on. So I think that's really good news for everybody across the board. Have you had any problems with either console? I'm really curious to hear how you guys are faring out there, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation. Which ones are you tending to have issues with? I would love to hear your comments. You can hit me up on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer. You can hit me up on PSN, just Crapgamer, Xbox Live, MOH space Crapgamer. I'm always keen to kind of hear what everybody's talking about. And, it's always just good to kind of get everybody's idea you know, of what they're dealing with and stuff like that. So I definitely like hearing from you guys. And at the end of the day, you know, it is a launch, and it is one of those things that sort of just happens once every 5, 6, 7 years. So like, take it in and take some time to sort of enjoy it, and you know, just have some fun gaming. I've been having a really good time just kind of gaming, staying off social media. You know, maybe not. You know, still doing content, but obviously still doing some other stuff as well. So very interesting to sort of hear all this kind of good stuff. Are you guys looking forward to the update to fix these issues? Are you looking to you know, sort of get this stuff taken care of? I would absolutely love your guys' thoughts and opinions on all of this stuff. Maybe you can let me know what you think. And like I said, I really do appreciate anybody that comes out and supports the channel and watches any of the videos. It means the world to me. Take a minute to consider subscribing, as that would be amazing, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you guys so much for the love. Please stay safe, happy, and healthy. Game on, my friends. Game on. Have a great time. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.